Let me say this to you. Misery loves company. That's just straight up, y'all. Misery loves company. But you can't be that person's company. You can't keep people that's in misery company. Y'all, before I got online, I'm like, you know what? Let me try to look like something. I was debating whether or not I should try to do this and do that. But I feel like today's going to be a comfy kind of situation. We're just going to chit chat. Like, I want to talk to you just like we're friends. Like you're my sister, like you're my brother, like, you know, we just having a conversation. A coworker's a coworker. Whatever you want to put me in, my love, it doesn't matter. What you need to know is that some people just are committed to being in misery. When you see these kind of different individuals operating day to day, they barely smiling. If or when they do smile, it's based off things that it really don't matter. Whatever makes them happy, their joy is based off like things. And whatever you do and however you do, you don't operate your life like that. You don't think like these individuals. You don't operate like these certain people. These are the kind of people, my love, you have to keep your eyes open to. Because if you're not careful, you'll find yourself entertaining people that all they want to do is drag you into their chaos, drag you into their drama, always talking about woe is me. This is the kind of individual that when you talk to them, their stories are always sob stories. And you're like, I just want to have a casual conversation. Why every time I talk to you, you got something going on? What is wrong with you? Like, yeah, we gonna have a conversation today because these are the things that sometimes we think but never say. So I'll be your voice today, my love. You may be looking at this person and why you so loving, so kind, so patient, whoever you are, you're a person where people just can call up, listen. You have that listening ear. You don't mind listening. But when this individual, whoever they are, when they come around, it's always a woe is me. Never have a solution, never trying to fix anything, just always a sob story. So even though you're listening, even though you're the kind of person that does have this kind of energy where people can come and talk to you, you're not supposed to be that for everybody, my love. You can't be that for everybody. Because as strong as you are, as loving as you are, and even though you feel like you have this gift where you are the person who can just kind of sit and listen, or the person who can analyze, let's clock it, the person who can analyze the situation, who could break it down, who give people a clear perspective, a clear understanding about their life. You are that person, but you're not meant to be that for everybody. Some people just do certain things and say certain things to get it off their chest, get it off their plate, and they'll give it to you. And even though you're strong, what you don't realize is that all of that energy, all that baggage, all of that negativity, all of that stuff get dumped on you. You can be strong as you want to be, but your energy is a big deal, and you're sensitive to energy. So if a person is always in misery, always out here feeling some type of way about what you do, what you say, how you dress, all of these different things, my love, I'm telling you, you pick that up whether you want to or not. You do. So if you ever find yourself like every time you come around somebody, it seems like you get sick. I mean, literally. Some people, you don't even realize you mess around and you let's say you get on the phone with them, y'all have a conversation. When you hang up, you all of a sudden have a headache. You see them in the hallway at work, you get you're nauseated or whatever it's called. Like something goes on when you come around this particular person, these kind of people. That's your indication letting you know this person is toxic. Just straight up toxic. And misery loves company. Whoever you are, you're very high vibrational. You are. You love to laugh. You love to have a good time. But you also about your business too. But people know this about you. Like they know that. My love, whoever you are, people know that. There's a beautiful balance when it comes to you. You handle your business, but when it's time to let your hair down, you do. And some people don't like that. They really don't. They love to be around you, but when they come around you, it's, oh my gosh, Spirit, let's get into this. Because whoever you are, let's clock it. We're going to get into whatever this thing right here is. Somebody plays this damsel in distress, this woe is me kind of energy just for your attention. Just so you can baby them. I don't even know where that's coming from. I told y'all we're going to just have a conversation because some of y'all possibly just need somebody to kind of be like, you know what? You're right, sis. That's how it really is. Somebody, every time they come around you, they turn into a whole child. A whole child. This can even be your child. Somebody's child could possibly be acting like this. I don't care if they're grown or if they're young. At some point, you have to cut that child off and let them grow up. At some point. But whoever this individual is, whether they're a child in age or they're grown acting immature, every time they come around you, specifically, my love, this person always turns into a child. And I don't know if it's the way that they act, because sometimes people will just cut up and act up, especially in these relationships, y'all. Sometimes people, when it comes to you, because you're so high vibrational, when it comes to you, people just strategically cut up. I just put it like that. They strategically cut up because what they want is to get your attention. They want you to soothe their wounds. It's something about whoever this person is that's connected to you or was. It could be, again, your child. Whoever they are, they do this because they really, really, really want your attention. It's something about you being like, what's wrong with you? You okay? Who said what? Who did what? And that's why, oh my goodness, Spirit, let's go off. That's why this person always have that woe is me story. Because they know, oh my goodness. And I don't know, I'm trying to, y'all listen, Spirit giving it to me. Whoever this person is, they're a liar, by the way. They're a whole liar, by the way, my love. Because they will strategically make up a story. Strategically, who does that? This is crazy. Strategically make up a story. So when they see you again, or when y'all get on the phone, or when you talk to them at work, or when you get whatever, when y'all go to the barbecue, however this thing works, they will have a story going about who said something to them, why this happened to them, why they don't have the money for this, always people this and this and this is going on and nobody checked on them. It's always something as if this person is a victim, the woe is me kind of mentality. Because when they operate like that, you with your loving self, with your kind self, with your high vibration, you sit there and whether you know it or not, you feed that energy. You feed it. I told y'all we're going to have a conversation today. I feel like I was supposed to keep my hair wrapped up in all of that like this for whatever reason. You feed that energy. And y'all, I'm smiling because I really feel good. But I really want to come and just, I don't know, pour into somebody's cup. I don't have no notes today, y'all. This is all spirit. I really don't have, this is the divine. So this person literally loves for you to, like, I feel like just rub their back like a cat. This person is very mysterious. They operate like that black cat kind of energy. And you have to know this person is not it. They're not it. They're not that. They're not the one. They're not the two. I don't care if it's your child, because sometimes, y'all, children can pick up, you know, different energies and things from different sides of the family. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. You may not think like that. You may not operate like that, but that child does. And so you're like, where you get that from? Why you act like that? They do that, my love, because they love for you to feel like something's going on with them, for you to be worried about them, for you to feel like somebody's mistreating them, because so you can rub their back and soothe them. Somebody loves this. Misery loves company. Whoever you are, you don't think or act like other people. You're very high vibrational and you have to stay there. You need to know this. You have to stay there. So when people come around you and every time you see them, they got their lip dragging. Every time you see them, they have conversations that's talking about toxic stuff. Every time you get on the phone, or let's say you text them and you trying to say, hey, good morning, this. It's they text you back, it's too early in the morning for all of that. You're like, dang, I've just sent you a text that got a heart and this and this and this. You gonna respond to me and tell me, boom, I'm in somebody's business. I'm in somebody's business. That's so crazy though. Y'all listen, let me just say this. Also, people treat you like that too because they feel like you're too high vibrational. You're too happy. When you operate like that, when you always smiling, when you always feeling good, even if you have to work on that thing, because let's clock that too. People think that you just show up, you jump out the bed with a smile on your face. No. This is something you had to possibly work on. And not to say that you're creating a facade and an image for yourself. No, but you're not going to allow life and people to just keep dimming you down, keep breaking you down. When you encounter people like this Misery, this one who keeps coming around with their sob stories, you know how to keep it in a row. You listen and you let it roll off your back. But I told you, you can't keep doing that too many times. You can't. But people see you as that. They know that you're always happy, so they think, so they say. So they'll intentionally try to do things to bring you down, to make you feel bad. Because you don't operate like them. You don't think like them. You believe you can do better and live better. Something about that as well that people don't like. Because you feel like, you know what, I don't really think that I want to live here. This is not the city. This is not the place. This is not how I want to do it. Whatever that is. You know what? I feel like both of us got this position at the same time, and this was cool when it was what it was, and it is what it is. But I feel like now I want to do better. I want to apply for a different position. I want to go and, see what's going on over here. I'm not saying you have to do that, but that's what I want to do. When you begin to operate like that, people feel some type of way. They feel some type of way. Ooh, let's go into that spirit. I just felt that because you could possibly have a friend, a coworker, a lover. It don't matter. Both of y'all, let's keep it 100. Both of y'all could have been in toxicity in whatever area. Maybe it was your finances. It could have been this person's relationships. Maybe it was their family and it could have been your kids. It's different. Ooh, go all spirit. It's different toxicities between you and someone else. I gotta give this how I'm hearing it. Different toxicities between you and someone else. And even though at the time, or even maybe now, because all of us got something we can work on. So even now, if this is your truth, or when it was, if it's your truth, you all shared some sort of toxicity. You and this person, you and this friend, you and this lover. So both of y'all had something in common, even if your toxicity was with your bloodline, your family, whatever. This person toxicity could have been with substance abuse or money or whatever, but there was still toxicity there. So now, my love, whoever you are, you're deciding that you don't want to do something anymore. I don't know what that is. You're deciding I want to back away from that. I'm tired of doing X, Y, Z. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't want to mistreat this person, that person. I don't want to do that anymore. Now that you've decided this for yourself, you and this person, whether it's a friend, a lover, or a family member, it don't matter. You all are now starting to separate. I don't know what this is. Because you could have been 10 toes down for each other. Literally. You all could have, but what y'all need to know about this thing right here is that you're only sharing toxicity. That's what you all have in common. I hope this making sense. So I told you, misery loves company. So as long as you and that individual were toxic together, everybody was fine. That was a thing for that season, for that moment, even now. Because this video was finding somebody for a reason. And I feel like I'm just chatting, but not. I'm in somebody's business. So you and this individual were on the same level because they saw you as toxic as well. Even though your toxicity may not have been like theirs, you were still carrying something that they felt like was toxic. Ooh, that's confirmation. to me. That's my alarm that goes off, but I feel like it was right on time. Right on time. So you and this person shared some just toxic behavior altogether. Again, it does not matter. Put the people where they go. Friend, lover, cousin, husband, sister, wife. It don't matter. But now, my love, something about you is feeling like I want to withdraw from my toxicity. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying you have to do, change your life, but I want to change mine. When you decided that, it made this individual pissed. Oh, they got mad and mad and mad. And somebody is still angry right now. If you hadn't heard from somebody, y'all don't talk no more. Y'all had kind of exchanged some words, some kind of way this thing ended up ugly. This person is still mad at you. And you might be like, so what? I don't care. And you can feel like that. But the divine is bringing this up. God is bringing this up so you will know that this person is full of misery. He or she has always been like that. But the only thing y'all had in common, go off spirit, was the both of y'all being misery. Y'all both were toxic. Y'all both had something going on. And so now you're moving on. Whoever you are, you may not even be used to listening to videos like this. We're 16, it was just 16 on the time. We're 16 minutes in, and you may not even listen to things like this, but because you're changing, your mind is changing, something about you is changing, you're wanting to do something different. And this person is mad with you. You don't think like them. You don't act like them. And maybe there was a season where you did, but I feel like it's because you were connected to them. Not to say they caused you to act ignorant or they caused your toxicity or whatever. No, I don't want to say that. But I feel like whoever this person is, they are so toxic and they're so miserable that they pull that out of people. Whoever that individual is. That's what they pull out of people. They're miserable themselves, so they don't know how to get into connections and keep it healthy, keep it cute, keep it solid. They don't know how to keep it real. When they get into connections, they automatically pull out the toxic sides of people. And whoever you are, my love, you have evolved. You have risen. You have gotten away for whatever reason. You have literally gotten away from this person. Both of you all, I'm telling you, y'all shared something, some kind of energy that just possibly wasn't all that great. But now that you're deciding you want to do something different, whoever this man, this woman is, they mad. And you were never meant to make a home with that person. You overstayed your welcome there. I don't care if this was your bestie since 1956. You overstayed your time. You all only trauma bonded. That's it. That's all. Misery loves company. And y'all listen, when we entertain that, when we give them our energy, all of that, it's over trauma and drama and chaos. That's all it is. So the moment you decide to back away and do your own thing, you decide to stop answering your phone. You decide to stop giving people money that you know they can make it for themselves. You decide to choose you. All of that stuff. When you do that, the person that's miserable, the one that you thought you was really connecting with, but really you weren't, it was just based off trauma. When you start doing what you do, that person automatically gonna feel left behind. Feeling like something is going on. You acting funny now. You act like you don't have time. Who you talking to? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? Somebody is so mad, y'all. They are mad that you're deciding to choose you, that you decided you don't want to settle, that you decided you don't want to sit on the phone all day. You decided you don't want to gossip anymore. You don't think or act like them in real life. And y'all, all of us have to grow up at some point, or we will hope to. So even if at some point you did resonate with these kind of people, in reality, the core of you, you never were like them. If it's your bloodline, you never were like them. You just were born into that toxicity. Go off, spirit. You were just born into that. And so you were groomed to be that way. I'm in somebody's business. You were groomed to be that way. So as we get older, we get into connections and relationships and friendships with what we're comfortable with. Until the divine wake us up, shake us a little bit and let us know this ain't that. And you're not that person. I need for you to release this and let them go, whether they get mad or not. This is what's happening or what happened to you. Because you may be sitting around and you like, well, did I say something? Like, did I overreact? I could have said something a little different. Did I say something wrong? Did I do this? Always trying to analyze yourself. This is what you do. This is how you know you're not like those people, that person. Because you will sit down somewhere and try to figure out, well, what? Let me see. Did I say something wrong? So I can make sure that, because I don't mind apologizing if I did something. I don't mind doing that. Whoever you are, you've been doing that. You've been apologizing. You've been the person that always bent over backwards for other people to feel comfortable. You've always been that shoulder to cry on, that listening ear. I told you that at the beginning. You've always been that to that person or just to other people in general. And now the moment that you decided you don't want to be that shoulder anymore, that listening ear anymore, this person is miserable. They were miserable before you left, but they enjoyed your company because y'all shared something together. I can't get out of this thing. Y'all shared something together. But now you're growing up. I don't care how old you are. You're growing up, whether it's mentally, spiritually, financially, because we can clock that too. When your finances start switching up, people get to acting a little funny. They love when you down and out. They see you eye level. They feel like they can kiki kaka about your little cars and your little monies and all of this stuff that they say. And the moment you level up a little bit, you still want to be friend with them. You still want to rock with them. You still want to come and hang out at the house and whatever else. You want to do those things. But because your finances has changed, these people decide they're going to change. And they'll say it's you. They'll say it's you. It's you who's acting funny. It's you who switched up when really it's them. They pocket watching you and get mad when they see what they see. All in your business, all on your statements, all in your finances, trying to see how you spending your money. And they'll say that you're switching up because you just bought you some clean pair of shoes. I can't even buy no freaking shoes without you feeling like I'm showing out. I'm in somebody's business. These people are miserable. And they want you to stick around because whoever you are, maybe you're still connected to this person. They want you to stick around. But if you stick around, you have to play that miserable role. You have to be toxic in order to connect with this person, in order to resonate with them, in order for y'all to just have a conversation. You have to talk like them and act like them. Can you imagine y'all being extra grown how you are and constantly, let's say you work at a daycare. I feel like I'm about to get somebody's business. Let's say you work at a daycare and all you do all day is talk to babies. So when you get home, oh my gosh, you want to have some adult time with your person, with your boo, with your friends, with your family, whoever you go home to. Even if it's yourself, you want to have some adult time. Can you imagine clocking out from the 9 to 5 that pays you and going home or talking to an individual, whoever you are, whatever they do, you're connected to them on the outside. They don't pay you. Y'all might be rocking together, but they not giving you a check. But yet you're still having to treat them as a child, that goo goo gaga, having these kind of conversations where you're always trying to be careful not to step on their little baby toes and their little baby hands. That's too much. That's too much. All day, every day. Somebody possibly work at the daycare. This your confirmation. This could be your 9 to 5. This could be what you do. But then when you get home, you still in your mind feel like you're dealing with a child or you work around children. Maybe you're not a daycare, you just work around children and you feel like you're dealing with a whole child. I don't care if it's your family, your friend, your lover. This person is miserable. And they want you to be around. I can't get off of this. They want you to stick around. They love you being around, but in order for you to stay there, it's like you have to come down a few notches. You got to start talking that baby talk. You got to treat them a certain way, because I told you just at the beginning, this could be that same person. It's always that woe is me kind of energy. Always that. So you might as well warm up a bottle and get that pacifier and all of that ready before you even leave the house, because you know when you get home, it's going to be that. I'm in somebody's business, y'all. Somebody loves you to be around. They really do. They really do. If you feel like that, you like, well, they always hit me up. They want to talk to me. They want to hang out and this. But yeah, it is kind of a strain on me when we do talk, when we do hang out. They love your energy, but it's because you keep soothing something with this person. You keep, ooh, my ear it just feel like it just went out. You keep soothing something with this individual. And it's time to let this man or woman, I don't care if it's your mama, let them grow up. Let this individual grow up. Sometimes you have to show people, like you can say all day long, you can talk all day long out of your mouth about what you need, what you want, why they saying this, why they keep operating like that. Some people, you just have to show them this is that person. So while you keep, go off, spirit, you keep trying to have these conversations. I told you they speak another language. They on that goo goo gaga behavior. While you trying to have a whole conversation as an adult. So you're wasting your time, my love. You're wasting your time trying to have a conversation with somebody who's not mature. They can't comprehend what's coming out of your mouth. So this is the kind of person that you have to show them that I'm not playing with you. I don't even know what this connection is, but just straight up, I'm not playing with you. If you do that again, I'm going to make sure that you know this is not that. Whatever that looked like. That could just simply be, not answering your phone. Stop answering your phone for somebody. Just stop it. Just stop answering the phone for them. All they do is sit up all day and feast off of that. Just stop answering the phone for them. No more text messages. No more none of that. This is you showing this person. I don't have to answer to you. Who are you to tell me that I got to always do this or that? That's toxic. That's controlling. That's manipulative. And then when I don't, you have an attitude. So then it puts me in a cycle where there it is. I have to try to figure out what's wrong with you. This person loved that. It's a cycle going on. They love it. Misery loves company. They're miserable, but this person can't figure out how to come out of that. They really can't. They're in a cycle themselves, and this cycle may not have nothing to do with you. It's their bloodline. It's their finances. It's their own love life. It's them looking at you. It could be somebody you talking to in a situationship. You call yourself trying to date. This person feels like they're not worthy enough. So you wasting your time trying to motivate them and let them know you're there and all of this different stuff. But if they don't feel worthy, then that's a waste of time. So it's something they have to work on. Somebody's miserable. Y'all, and when I say that, it just don't feel like I'm saying it. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm not saying it like good for that person. No. Somebody is literally miserable. They're in a cycle that they want to get out of. But because they can't get out, they rather draw people in, i.e. you. They rather draw you in and get you on their level instead of them leveling up to where you are. Not to say they have to do what you do and say what you say and live how you live. No. But at least meet me halfway. Give me something to work with. Somebody is very miserable, my love. They are. And if any of that resonated with you, this person wants to do better. They do. Let's clock it. This person wants to do better, but you can say that all day long. If you don't put no actions behind it, if you don't try, all you do is try to bring people to you with your toxicity and stupidity, then it don't matter. I can have a soft heart for you, but I cannot deal with a person like that. You can have all day tell me what you're going to do. I was going to say this, and I was going to show up, and I was going to bring you a plate, and I was going to give you some money. Okay. But I don't have the plate. I don't have the money. You didn't do none of that. So why are you telling me this? I could care less about what you were going to do. I feel like I'm in somebody's business. Because somebody, whoever this person is, y'all, I'm trying to go, but I can't. Whoever this person is, that's the kind of energy they operate in too. That's kind of like that. What was that, y'all? I told y'all to put it into the comments not too long ago. I don't know if it was a cliffhanger. Was that it? I think that was when somebody kind of like always tell you what they were going to do, as if that's like them doing it. That's how this person operates too. Well, for whatever reason, so they'll always be talking about, oh, we went and hung out and I was gonna call you. Oh, you girl, listen, I had some leftover food, and I know you love crabs and you love this and this and this. I was gonna bring you some, but I forgot I left it in this, or I ate it, or whatever. Like always talking about what they were going to do. It's like I thought about you, but I never followed through with it ever. Somebody never follows through. They never follow. This is this person's issue. That sounds like it's a minor thing, but y'all, it's deep with this individual, because that's how they operate, like that on surface level, but it gets deeper. They don't follow through with things. That's what's making this person miserable. If you said you're going to do something, do it. I don't care how hard it gets. Life is hard. Follow it through. See what happens. Somebody is afraid of the results. If they do, they feel better by just not doing it at all. So they can just say, well, I never did it, so it don't matter. They're afraid of failure. Oh my gosh. I told y'all this thing is deeper than what that analogy was. This person is afraid of failure and rejection. In real life, y'all. And we've all been there. Failure and rejection. I don't care who you are. You can be the prettiest, most finest, handsomest person on this earth. You've been rejected a time or two. Stop lying if you say you hadn't. That's not the truth. All of us. Because I could be beautiful to one person and ugly to the next. So what? Who cares? Who cares? But this person, they won't follow through. I don't care if it's making a phone call. I don't care if it's them having to be accountable. I don't care if it's them having to, they said they was going to pay a portion of this and this at a certain time. They get to the deadline and they have this woe is me story. There it is. So you and anybody else connected to y'all can be like, okay, we'll give you a little bit more time to do this and that. These are grown people, y'all. Let's clock that. These are grown people. It's different when it's children. But we're talking about adults. These are people that's out here living. They got cars and homes and possibly children themselves. And I'm laughing, y'all, because I just think that's kind of wild. I really do. And I feel like I'm not dragging them. I'm really not trying to. I just feel like the divine is allowing me to speak on this person, this individual like this, because we need to start looking at our connections, y'all. We need to really start looking at the people that we're allowing in our space, in our energy, in our homes, talking about personal things that we think, is safe. And sometimes it's not. People are so miserable that they love when you talk about your stuff, your woes and all of that. Some of these individuals love it because I told you they feel like now y'all on the same level. They got something going on here, but maybe your relationship not doing so well. So they like, okay, good. They life not perfect either. But the moment you start rising and doing better, then you will start really seeing that this individual was never there for you. And you don't want to get to a space in a place where you figure that out too late. Now all your business, they got all your business. They know this and that. They out here playing with your monies and they playing with your people that you out here supposed to be Let's say this your boyfriend, girlfriend, this individual out here messing with your boyfriend, girlfriend now because they're toxic and miserable. So they want to mess up your connection now. This is what I'm talking about. That's why I believe the divine is going in like this. And I don't feel like we not really dragging them how we could. We're not. Because this person, again, they're miserable. They want to come out. They want to do better. But they're in a whole cycle with themselves. So they rather just draw other people in instead of them coming out. But you, my love, you have to move on. You have to get out. You have to start choosing you. You have to switch up some things a little bit. Even if you feel like I live with this person, what am I going to do about that? You need to start switching it up a little bit. I told you. You have to show people sometimes. We having a conversation. You have to show people sometimes. They don't understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. You have to show them in real life. And that does not mean you have to go out your way and be crazy, be ignorant, go down to their levels and be, no. Just simply start choosing you. Like if something don't feel right to you, it's not right. If you don't want to hang out with them that night, you'd rather stay home, stay home. If you don't have time to have a conversation with them at that moment, hit them up with a text. Let them call. You see it ringing and hit them back with a text. Don't even answer the phone. Hey, can I call you back? No, don't even do that because this person is so manipulative and controlling that once you pick up, they'll make you stay on the phone. So just let it ring. And after it ring, hit them back. Hey, I'll call you back. I'm a little busy right now. If they get in their feelings, allow that person to feel that. Allow them to sit in that. This is that. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And if they feel like you do that too much and you always don't this and this and this and this, then that's just you're rising now. So this person just gonna have to either they gonna get right or get left. Just straight up. Get right or get left. I'm no longer going to soothe your wounds. I'm not connected to you for that. I can't do that for you. A lot of us out here trying to soothe our own wounds, trying to be healed, healing ourselves. And then some of us are called to heal other people unconsciously. Unconsciously. And you deserve, my love, to not be in connections like that. You deserve to just have some peace. Just straight up. You deserve to have some peace in your life. Misery loves company, but you cannot keep them company. You cannot stick around. You cannot be everybody's listening ear, that shoulder to cry on. Always people personal bank account in all of they doormats and all of this stuff. No. Just no. That's all I can say about that is just no. Y'all, I think that's it. I don't know how often we gonna do these talks like this, but I feel like Spirit just want to talk. And that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. I love y'all so much that I don't even know if I said my intro, or if I did, I don't know. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, support, continuing to show up, y'all, each and every single time that I show up. Please know I love y'all so much. What, we 38 minutes in. We go together now. We go together now, y'all. I feel like these conversations about to get a little bit more intimate. And I don't even know. I can't even hold y'all. I don't know. I don't. I just want to make sure that I'm continuing to just keep it in a row and feed y'all and give y'all what I'm supposed to give y'all. And if it resonate, it resonate. If it don't, take what does and leave the rest. Simple. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.